Hey, Kay. Yeah, Kay. I'm sure that's short for something. I was a little confused about your little title there at first. Change the course, perspective, just stories? Yeah, kind of threw me off for a little bit because it almost seems like change the course's perspective. Are they just stories? And so I was like, what? And a little bit confused about some things what you're talking about, but I wanted to share with you something that's really helped me in my life. In my understanding of A Course in Miracles, it almost laid it out for me, laid out this miracle stuff for me, this how this works and what it was. It's a book called Zero Limits. Zero Limits by Joe Vitale and Dr. Hugh Lin, I believe. But just look up Joe Vitale or no, not that, Zero Limits, and it's a technique, a Hawaiian technique called Ho'oponono. Ho'oponono is a self-realization technique where you take responsibility for everything and anything around you, and literally everything that and anything around you. Either way you want to look at it, it's all in you, or you can literally look at it in the sense of the law of attraction, where you literally attracted every single thing around you into your life for a reason, for you, for a teacher, for whatever it may be, or a negative emotion bringing that in your life. And then so you can realize that everything or every problem or everything that happens around you is because of you. Not saying in a bad way, not saying it's like you're the cause of everything. No, it's not like that at all. It's your responsibility, and that's different. That's different. It's that means you can do something to take care of it. That means you can do something to take care of it. And literally, when someone comes to you with a problem, when someone comes to you and says, "Oh, my brother just died," or whatever, or my husband's cheating on me. That is a problem that you share with them. Literally, I'm not a teacher of Ho'oponono, and I'm not trying to teach the whole technique at all. But it also, you can look up Garanga Healing, and you can find that on my MySpace page and my friends. It starts with a G. I don't know exactly how to spell it, but Garanga Healing. It's kind of the same thing. But if someone comes to you with a problem, you share that problem with them because you attracted that into your life or created that in your life. And literally, if you heal that part of you or that thing in you, and you don't need to know what it is or at all, that part, if you heal that somehow, you heal that, it will heal in your reality, and that part either it will leave your life or it will solve itself because it started in you in the first place. So, the technique of Ho'oponono, and there's hundreds of ways of doing this, is that you clear yourself between you and the divine. And by saying, "I love you, I thank you, I forgive you, and I'm sorry." And not just saying it, but really feeling it. And if it's like a problem with fighting with someone, you don't say it to their face at all. It's between you and the divine. And I was trying to explain this to someone, and he had a problem with saying that to someone's face because he experienced that once and tried to share his love with his parents when they're fighting or something with him and stuff, and the ego of that person wants to throw it away, wants to get rid of that, wants to say, "Shut up, what are you talking about, get out of my face," type thing. And so you don't say it into the ego, you don't say it to their ego, but you say it to the divine, or you say it psychically in your mind. You don't even know how to do that either, just saying it, and they will feel it through the back door. It would go around the ego, and it would come in through the back door, and they would feel like, "Oh, I'm calming down, oh, I feel better, or I feel better," because all they want to do is feel loved, right? All they want to do is feel loved, find peace and happiness. That's all if it's an argument that they started or whatever, they felt disrespected or something like that, and that so love them. And so psychically coming through the back door, you're loving them, and they feel that, or loving that part of you, wherever that is or whatever that is. they would feel it, and it would start changing them. Yeah, not, not forcing a change on them or at all or anything. Not saying you can change the world by doing that, but I believe you can, because all you're doing is cleaning that and your blocks between the divine, the God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. And you just say, I love you, I forgive you, I thank you, and I'm sorry. I try to make sense out of that as well. As I love you. I love every part of you, because you are me, I am you, and you're a piece of me, and I attracted you, or whatever it is. I love you. I forgive you for anything that you have done, and seeing me as anything but perfect, and I forgive you for being separate from me. I thank you for teaching me. I thank you for this experience of separation, and I thank you for everything that you have brought into my life. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have put this negative emotion in you, because I take full responsibility of it. And I'm sorry that I see you separate, and I'm sorry that I even think for a second that you are imperfect, and that that there is possibly a problem, because you are perfect. I love you, I forgive you, I thank you, and I'm sorry. And I say this all the time in my mind. And not all the time, but I say it quite often throughout the day. When I think of something to say, I think of I love you, I love you, I love you, I love everyone. And the miraculous changes that can happen when everything around you feels your love. I'm sure Jesus was just loving everyone and everything. And I think we should do that as well. No matter what's happening in our lives, no matter what is happening in our lives, if we love it, it will love us. If you love your food will love your body. If you love those germs and bacteria or whatever you think is gonna make you sick when you eat it, or carbs, those carbs, they're gonna love you. They're gonna love your body. That's why I think of praying before you eat is you love it, and you forgive it for anything that might happen, and you say you're sorry that you even think it's separate, or you think it has a problem or anything, and you thank it for nourishing your body and for the experience of wonderful flavor and all these things. And I hope you have an outstandingly wonderful and beautiful day today, because I love you, and I forgive you, and I thank you, and I'm sorry. I am sorry, and I take full responsibility for every part of your life. And I hope that today is a day we can walk in perfect love and happiness.